Hey everybody, Mo here, and today I'm bringing you guys some gameplay with the Darkness, the most toxic deck in LOR right now, the deck that people hate. It just got a big buff with a lot of its counter decks getting nerfed, like Thrall's got nerfed, Kai'Sa got nerfed, not by too much, it's still a deck, but it did get nerfed. A lot of the Darkness counters got nerfed, and it got a really big buff with the Catalyzer going back to a 3-2. When Catalyzer first came out, it was a 3-2, it was really strong, people complained about it, and then it got nerfed to a 2-2. Well, a long time goes by, Darkness kind of sucked, it was never really played. Boom, back to a 3-2, Darkness is everywhere. Everyone loves Darkness, and people hate Darkness. You're one of two people. You either love playing Darkness, or you hate playing against Darkness. There is no in between. You either love it or you hate it. So that's what this deck is about. I'm going to try and keep this intro short because people really like the short intros earlier in my previous video, so I'm not gonna have a 3-minute intro, but this is the deck list. Basically the idea behind Darkness, for those of you don't know, a quick rundown is you have a bunch of spells that generate this card called Darkness. It's a 3-mana spell that deals 2 damage, but you have a bunch of ways to make that go up. Catalyzer makes your Darknesses deal 1 damage. When Vigor, at the start of round, he makes your Darknesses deal 1 damage. Oh, I didn't even know I had a final boss Vigor skin. Cool. Yeah, so basically you make these damage spells get really big, and then you can make the Darknesses cheaper with Silted Roadmaker, so you eventually end up having, like, 2, 1, or even 0 cost Darknesses, so it turns into, like, 1 mana deal 5 damage to an enemy, and yes, enemy, so it can be champions as well. 1 mana deal 5 damage to an enemy champion, pretty good. So yeah, that's the idea behind Darkness. You kind of just grind them out, and then eventually, when Vigor levels up, your Darknesses can go face, so it basically just turns into 1 mana deal 5 damage to the opponent's face. So very cool stuff. Before we get into the games, I want to remind you guys that 68% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to me. So if you guys could do me a huge favor, click that subscribe button, comment down below, and the bigger thing is join the Discord. If you're into competitive LOR, want to get into competitive LOR, it's full of competitive LOR players and aspiring competitive LOR players, and it's a lot of LOR competitive talks in there going on. People posting constantly about reaching like platinum, diamond, masters. We just had the last chance gauntlet, so people were posting their gauntlet lineups and even posting about how many of them made it into the seasonal championship off that last chance gauntlet. And it's a very helpful community if you're trying to get competitive and try hard a little bit, get a little bit sweaty at the game. That's the place to be. The link to my Discord is down in the description below. But that's going to be it for this intro. Hope you guys enjoy the games. All right. Oh, Demacia Shurima. Woo. All right, cool. So the goal is we're going to see how much we can climb. We're going to play some games here. This deck is super toxic, and it basically destroys everything that isn't, like, basically Demacia Shurima. Unfortunately, on ladder, Demacia Shurima is what you face a lot of the time. But, yeah, in, like, a tournament setting, this deck is super not okay. This deck is super nuts. It beats so many things. But, yeah, so we're just going to try and gain some LP today. See what we do. We'll play some Concologist, see what we get here. Oh, none of these are necessarily great. I'm down for a Scrap Heap just to get a Mecha Yordle. We can discard like one of these Bulbies or something. Alright, so we're at 2 out of 6. No problem. We have Whale if they play like a Valor or something. Oh gosh. Okay, 3 out of 6. Now they just have to play like Valor and then Kai'Sa, and they have Evolved on 6 or Evolve on 5. Sorry. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and play this Darklight Bulby, and then we can discard it with this. Probably discard it. What else are we gonna discard? Like, we discard this Bulby. Challenger Bot's pretty good. Discard a unit, last breath. Yeah, it's probably just Challenger. Okay, we got nice little tricks up our sleeve here. Tricks, silly rabbit. Okay. So I think 8-Bomb and Kai'Sa are always their most expensive cards. So let's go ahead and just try and get that. Cause see, what's the other option we have is we can play Bouncer Bolt, pull the Voidling. That doesn't seem very good. So let's just go ahead and aloof here. Get rid of their Kai'Sa, hopefully, or their Abomination. Rite of Negation. Okay, so they don't have a Kai'Sa. That's good. They don't have a Kai'Sa, and they don't have Rite of Negation anymore, so our Ruination should actually do work. Yeah, that's fine. So that's 4 out of 6. So if they try to summon whatever it's called, a Valor, we can just pokey stick this in response so they don't get a 3/3. Seems good. Seems good. Auction, so that's 4 out of 6. I kind of like just killing Auction here with the darkness, and then we can play Vigar, and yeah. Okay, 5 out of 6. Let's hope for no formidable unit. Yep, or fearsome. That does it. Okay, so we're in such a not great spot. 5. I think we're just gonna pass. We're just gonna eat a bunch of damage here and then Ruination next turn. I think that's probably just our best way to not die. And we can Ruination. We're not like in a great spot. But we're definitely not in a bad spot. I wouldn't mind playing Senna, but that's kind of a like really greedy line. Senna's the much greedier line because if they just have like Concerted Strike or Rally, we just kind of like lose the game on the spot. But it does stop them from just open attacking us. I think I'm going to do that. I think we kind of have to get greedy to win from this spot. Because also, if I play Ruination and they just slam down, like, another Void Blaster, then we lose. So we just have to hope they don't have Rally here, basically. We know that there's a really good chance they have Rally because their hand is super clunky. Oh, no Rally is insane. So now we just need them to develop. No open attack. Or open attack. Open attack's also fine. But yeah, we just Ruination here. Yep, fast speed Ruination. Seems good, man. Okay, and then now we should be able to kind of take control of this game. They only have 3 cards in their hand. As long as... Okay, sure. What is this? Valor into Rally? Am I dead? No, I'm at 2. Okay. Yeah, I was dead if this was the +1/+1, but it's not. So I'm at 2, which is not dead. So I don't particularly care. Yeah, and then we're going to open with the Aloof Traveler because the only way we really ever lose this game now is Void Abomination. And so we just need them to not have Void Abomination, right? So we're just going to do this to get rid of the Void Abomination. And we still have mana to play the Vigar or whatever. So there's the Void Abomination. And Void Blaster. Void Blaster could be annoying, but we have Wallop, so I'm not too worried about it. Play Twisted Catalyzer, play Bouncer Revolt. Be pretty fine here. We could honestly just swing here and then like Darkness something, but Bolt's pretty good. We're just gonna go ahead and do something like this. We're gonna do something like this. They can't really block this. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. We have Wallop to stop this from killing us, and if they have to try and give a spell shield or something, we have the Pokey Stick to pop it. Also gain life with Withering Wail. So yeah, really the only way we ever lose here is Void Abomination. So if it's not Void Abomination, I'm not too worried. I'm down to do this, and then we still just have Wallop. Let's see what you got here, buddy. We also just took less damage here. Sure. So we're going to deal this here. Deal 3 here. Do we want to deal 3 there? Yeah, that's probably okay. I'm trying to think if we wanted to deal 3 to the Void Blaster to kill it, but probably not. I think this game's pretty done. Yeah, so we just do this. We also don't even have to do that. We can just do this. Go to 1. I think that's fine. They don't usually have any burn damage. I couldn't imagine them having burn damage. So, yeah, I think this is okay. I think going to 1 is perfectly fine here. I'd rather save Wallop for something much more crazy. But yeah, we can live at 1. Then we play Vigar here. And then I think we just kind of win the game. Get 1 mana Darknesses. Ooh. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. If they have Void Abomination, we have like Pokey Stick Vengeance, Pokey Stick Wallop, so not too worried about anything. Kaisa, sure. I mean, we can just Vengeance that. Kaisa isn't actually scary if they don't have what's it called? I mean, I'm just gonna pass here. Kaisa isn't actually scary if they don't have like a bunch of units and keywords and stuff in play, right? So, like the second skin is really whatever. Especially now you can interact with the second skin is nice. So as long as it's not like exactly second Void Abomination here, we're pretty chilling. If it's second Void Abomination, even if it is second Void Abomination, we should be okay. I mean, I'm down to just pass, right? Let them eventually play second skin or something. Sure. Okay. I mean, I'm still down to just kind of click the OK button here because I don't think they're doing anything relevant. They still have to play cards, right? Yeah, there it is. So let's see here. It's probably just an immediate vengeance onto the Kaisa. We have Wallop onto you. We don't even need to immediately vengeance onto Kaisa. I'm trying to think of how to make sure we don't die. I really didn't want to use this Wallop until after we had until after they played Void Abomination, but it's probably just gonna be like Withering Wail Pokestick. So we have Vengeance, Withering Wail is pretty good. We kill this, we Withering Wail, we survive, because this does 2, we gain 3, we go to 2. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I really don't want to use this Vengeance until they have, whatever it's called, Void Abomination. Or sorry, the Wallop. Until they have Void Abomination. So we can just go ahead and Vengeance the Kaisa. And the reason we have to Vengeance Kaisa and not the Void Blaster is because Kaisa attacks and her thing kills us. So we do this, we just Withering Wail, we go to 2. Okay, not bad. So if we draw a Darkness, we win the game. It's basically what this is coming down to. They could second skin this Void Blaster. Yep, so future Kaisas have Overwhelm. Also level up the Horde. We have to try to kill them before this Horde comes down, otherwise we're going to be in some trouble. And we found our Darkness, so we got there. And we got there. So now even if they draw a Void Abomination or anything, doesn't matter. Game is pretty done from here on out. We're going to go ahead and kill off the Auction, so that way they can't advance the Warlord's Horde anymore. Level up the Vigor. And this game is pretty done. I think our Darknesses are doing a decent amount of damage here. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and swing all the way out. Yeah, 5 damage Darkness to the face. And it's actually 6 damage, yeah, because of the Catalyzer. So they are, in fact, dead. Not next turn, but they'd have to kill us next turn, which they can't do because we have Pokestick Wallop. And we'll have a Darkness if we absolutely need it. Yeah, so if we find a way, if we get a Darkness this turn, we win this turn. If not, oh no, we have to win next turn. So sad. Alright. So Void A bombs their best out here, and we stop it with Wallop. Even if they draw Kaisa, we stop it with Wallop. So, cool. Very cool. That matchup's supposed to be really, really bad for us. And they had a really good opener, but luckily we had the Ruination. We had Senna Ruination, so it worked out. Yeah, we're going to try and hit Diamond 1 today. We started at 40 LP, I think. We're at 60 now. Yeah, so let's see if we get Diamond 1. I'll probably stream, like, right after this video. I'm going to go live on Twitch and try and crank out the rest of Masters over on my Twitch channel. So you guys won't see this because I record my videos usually like 1 to 2 days in advance. So you probably already missed the stream. Or if you were there, type in the comments, I was here. I was there, Pog. I was there. So let's see. Nasus Kindred. We probably want this. I don't really know what Nasus Kindred plays. Let's keep the Concologist. I think I really want a way to kill off their 2-mana 1/1, the Cursed Keeper. But at the same time, I really want Vigor on turn 4, so. Let's see here. I'm not too sure which one. Curse Keeper. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and Vengeance that. Not let them do any shenanigans. I'll take my 4 damage here. Play Concologist, be fine. Yep, sounds good. Probably could have blocked that and then found a ping off of Concologist would have been also okay. Who knows? Yeah, see, we found our ping. Undergrowth is good though. Undying. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna attack you with my 2-1. Yep. Looks good. Good trade, good trade. Finny's a pretty good player, so he knew that trade was gonna happen anyways. So might as well get her done. We have Stilted Road Makers. Let's see. Kill, drain. Okay. 5/5 is pretty scary. Not really. We just play this. We have Undergrowth. We kill all their stuff, gain our HP back. Whee! We tossed a miscall. That's fine. I think Undergrowth is probably one of the most underrated spells in the game. I think that card could be played in a lot of decks that aren't currently being played in. We're going to aloof here, try and get rid of the Kindred or Nasus or something. Maybe Atro. Yeah, Atro's good. So we don't have to worry about that late game. And then we have all of these setups here. We need to kill this Kindred, but we can do that with Senna, no problem. Sure. We can do that with Kindred, no problem. I mean, I'm just gonna full swing here. If they block with Kindred, that's good for me, because that makes it guaranteed that it dies to our Darkness. Our Darkness does 3 damage. Oh, that's a really good card, actually. Really good card. Now we don't have to worry about, I don't know, whatever it is we'd have to worry about. Sure. I mean, I'm down to just click OK here and just don't think I care ever. So we can do this into Dark Bulb Alkali into Darkness. Is a really cool string of plays we can do. It also forces them to be more proactive than anything. Okay, so they do that. Now we play Dark Bulb Alkali. Yep, and we do this, and they basically have to have Black Spear to kill this off immediately. If they don't have Black Spear, then their Kindred dies. 8 Spike. Okay, sure. I mean, that's fine. Their Kindred was dying, or dies no matter what, and that's all that really matters to me, is I remove their threat, which was the Kindred. And we did that, so that's good. And click OK. They have these Undyings. Undyings probably shouldn't matter, but who knows? This Stubborn Husk could be rather annoying. It doesn't count towards a Slay trigger, though, so that's good. Let's see. Part of me wants to just play Stilted Roadmaker Concologist. Part of me wants to just, like, start getting Senna value. I don't really know which one's correct, so I think I'm just going to play Concologist here and see what my opponent does. Unspeakable Horror is pretty fine. It's just a way to kill off a small unit or something. Also a way to, like, RNG into some bullshit. Okay. So that's fine as regeneration. I think I'm down to just play Stilted Roadmaker then. I'm also down to just, like, force them to play cards. What should we do here? So we're 1 mana short of being able to play Piercing Darkness, and we're also 1 mana short from being able to play, like, Dark Bulb, Darkness, and Unspeakable Horror. So these aren't really great spots. I think I'm just gonna play the Stilted Roadmaker. And then we're just gonna start setting up for, like, really big Senna turns, and kind of we're gonna need Senna to close the game out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna kind of just bank on. I don't care too much if they, like, Vile Feast this, kill off my 2/3. Let's see, yeah, Vile Feast that, kill off the 2/3, that's fine. We just have to get rid of this Kindred, and I think we're okay, because we know they don't have Nasus in hand. I think Nasus costs 6, yeah. I guess they could have Nasus, and Nasus and Atro, or Nasus cost less than Atro. Oh, Vengeance off the top was pretty nice. Sure. I mean, we just blocked the Oh, yeah. This is free. I mean, I like this play. It seems pretty good. I don't want to go full committal here in case they have like a glimpse or something. Um, I want to be able to unspeakable. Like if they go to, I don't know. If I unspeakable this and they go to glimpse it, that would make me sad, I guess. If I really wanted to bait out a glimpse, I could like unspeakable this first, bait the glimpse out, and then vengeance the whatever her name is, the kindred. All right, but yeah, we can just pass here, see what they got. Absolutely nothing. That's good for us. So now we're just gonna start trying to take the game away, run away with the game with Arsena. They have 1 mana darkness because we're a good player. Let's see what goes on. I'm sure this is like a vengeance or something. A withering whale. Sure. Or not withering whale, but vile feast. But yeah, we can just like withering whale that, and it's not that big of a deal. Gets rid of the blockers, gains us some HP. And we still get the darkness. Sure. I think I'm down to just kill this. And then get my second darkness on attack. Oh, I should have attacked right there. That was a misplay. Because I could have attacked for 5 damage, but now he gets a blocker. But I'm pretty sure they have a glimpse in their hand, and I just opened them up to a free glimpse. No? Okay. They're going to glimpse to stop the damage, I assume. No, because they let me attack, then I get the 0 mana. I get a 0 mana darkness now, which is pretty pog. Let's see. I also have this 1 mana unspeakable, so we're going to swing, get 0 mana darkness. Sure. And now we're basically just looking for Vigor to close the game out, or the Lifesteal Girl. Okay, so, I mean, I think we just do, like... This is fine. I think this looks pretty good. Gets rid of their blockers. See what happens. If they have deny, we just, like, pokey stick this and take 6. Who cares? We also just have, like, piercing darkness to forever not die. But yeah, we basically just remove their blockers from here on out and you lock them out. Darkness is, like, really interesting in the sense that you just, like, lock your opponent out of the game. Once you get to a certain point, you just, like, end the game. And your opponent just can't really come back ever. But okay, I got those 2 games. Nice, nice. All right, 1 more game. Let's get 1 more game in here. See if we can do it. Hit the elusive diamond 1. That's not that elusive. I just haven't played too much. I really needed a break from this season. I went extremely hard the last 2 seasons. So I was just really burnt out. I need a break from competitive LOR, but I'll be back next season. I'm back competitive LOR. I'll be grinding. I really need to qualify for Worlds mostly. I don't want to miss Worlds this year, so I'll be back grinding next season for ladder for sure, and then also grinding for seasonal, try and get that top 4. Auto qual. These cards aren't necessarily great. Piercing Darkness is one of those cards where it seems to be okay, but it's really just too slow, and then your opponent just plays like Noxian Fervor and counters it. So you really just need cheap units. Like we need this, we want our Concologist, we want basically just as many cheap units as we can find here. Withering Whale is like really good because it stops the like Legion Saboteur. Basically forces them to have Legion Rear Guards. Sure. So yeah, we just play Bulby here. Just at Darkness. Darknesses don't particularly matter. I think we're gonna block here probably. Yeah, I think we just do this. We just like pokey stick the Mirai Warden. We can also just pass here. We don't really have to do anything on our turn 3, which feels good. That way, if they try to play a Misfortune, we can play Darkness. Oh, Catalyzer is pretty good. Let's see here. Catalyzer probably changes things. Yeah, I think we just play the Catalyzer. They play Misfortune. Oh, it's a Mirai Warden. Okay. Yeah, it's not too scary. We're just gonna pass. I'd rather have this as a blocker for like a 3-2. Yep. Exactly. Now, Withering Wail here would basically just be a blowout. If we had it. And I would like to draw. This is me trying to conjure up a Withering Wail from the top of my deck. But yeah, this is to show you that like Darkness isn't actually that good against aggro. Unless you draw like very specific cards. Oof. I still want to just play this Withering Wail, man. Man, just let me play my whale. Yeah, I think I am just going to still play Withering Wail into block Misfortune. If I do that, I gain 3. So I'm at 19. And I take 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So I go to 12. And that's not very good. Damn. We could also go like Darkness Pokestick. If we do Darkness Pokestick, the Misfortune, we block here, we take 2, 4, 6, 7. We take the same 7. I actually think I like that plan more. We would take more damage if they had a 1-drop in their hand. Okay. It's the same damage, except it's more damage if they have a 1-drop, so I might as well just do this. Go to 12, and then just not let them play the 1-drop. This is fine. Our Darkness goes up to 3 damage, which is not very relevant. I mean, I guess it kills the Misfortune now if they play another one, but more than likely, we're just going to like Pokestick this 3-1 and then pass. Oh, that was a good card. That's the card we wanted to see. These are not cards we wanted to see. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. These cards are not it, Chief. We really wanted to see, like, 1 mana deal 1 damage. Not these expensive cards. I mean, it's probably just Wallop, because it's essentially just a kill spell. But yeah, we really wanted to see cheap cards there. Hopefully they just don't have burn. If all they have are units, we can still win. But if they try to burn us out, we're going to be in a very, 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 very not good spot. Okay, draw us into another 2-drop, please. Another Concheologist or a Bulby would be nice. Yikes. Okay. Oof. Alright, we're just going to go and kill that immediately, save as much HP. But yeah, see, they had that 1-drop in their hand. I wasn't paying attention, but if they had that, previously, we actually saved more HP by doing the Withering Wail. I didn't see where that came from in their hand, so if you guys want to pause the video, go rewatch it, let me know. Okay. Oh, what do we do here? I think it's just Catalyzer. Yeah, 3 mana Darkness, so if they play another Misfortune, we can counter it. I don't think we can really afford to play another unit. If they have Misfortune, we're just screwed. So, yeah, it's probably just Tilted Roadmaker and just, like, hope they don't have second Misfortune. Of course they do. Yeah. This is definitely a rough spot. We're going to go ahead and kill you, block you, go to 6. Yeah, this is rough. Yeah, because Darkness, people think Darkness beats aggro for some reason because you play, like, some whales and you play the... what is this card? Let me think of it. Piercing Darkness and Ixtali. But the issue is if you don't draw like a bunch of those, if you only draw like 1 Ixtali or if you only draw 1 of the 6 mana drain spell, the Piercing Darkness, they just cast Fervor and you just look like an idiot. Oh, we're in such a not good spot. Yeah, like see, we even drew Withering Wail and we're still just like not even close to winning this game. We would have needed to draw like exactly second Withering Wail also to maybe have a chance. And even if we drew second Withering Wail, I don't know if that would have been enough. Okay. So we can do what exactly? I don't really know what the game plan here is. It's probably just Senna. So that way if we draw the drain spell, we could play it at fast speed. Holy. Yeah, block. Forever. Yeah, see? Forever. So even if we draw the drain spell, I don't think we can win. I think we're kind of just dead no matter what here. Conchologist, dang. Yeah, against pirates, you really also your like darkness is just a really bad card against them because you're usually trading 2 or 3 mana to kill like 1 mana worth of units. I think we can technically live, but like, let's be honest here. We're pretty dead. Let's be honest here. We're pretty dead. Okay. So as long as they just never draw a spell ever. That's fine. Yeah, so unfortunately we hit the pirate guy. Unfortunate. But yeah, I think darkness is in a pretty good spot. You could definitely tech your deck to beat aggro more. Like you play more, like you play like Bird, the 1 mana bard follower. I just took the highest, the person who had the highest win rate with this deck in Masters. I just took their list. But yeah, if you wanted to beat aggro more, you take out like one of these, play like, you can play a 3rd whale first of all, but probably just play like Bird. Like you just play this guy. He's probably better than like Aloof. Definitely better than Aloof in that matchup. You could just like cut down on like a wallop, play another Bird. But the difference is you really need the wallops against the Kaisa matchups, but we can try and just play like 2 birds. All right, we'll play one more game. We'll see. If we win, we'll play one more game to see if we hit Diamond 1, but if we lose, we'll call it a game. Okay, Darkness mirror match. Well, this video was only going to be 30 minutes long. Looks like it's going to be a tad bit longer. So yeah, so the Darkness mirror match is extremely boring and grindy, and basically just let your champions live longer than your opponent. And good thing we just took out our transposition. Good thing we just took out our transpositions for birds. That's pretty pog. Yeah, we got our catalyzer, so that's pretty cool. So we're basically just going to try and get in a spot where we have champions on the board and they don't. If they don't have a way to block this catalyzer, that could be a huge advantage for us. If this catalyzer gets 2 hits in, that'd be kind of massive. But I doubt it. There's so many 2-1s in this deck that unless our opponent's got like a really unlucky draw. Oh no. I mean, it's not going to get 2 hits in, right? Because that means they probably have like 2nd Pokey Stick or something. They don't have Vile Feast because they would have just Vile Feasted it. So they probably just have like 2nd Pokey Stick, right? Oh no. This poor opponent. Or like Withering Whale. Something that can stop this from hitting us next turn. Or hitting them next turn. Conky boy! Alright, dang, we got 2 hits off of that catalyzer. Or 2 catalyzer hits. That's crazy. We could actually get more. We have Vile Feast. We could Vile Feast this Conchologist. Force them to have an answer to this. Alright, we are aggro. We're the aggro Darkness gamer. So I fully expect like a Withering Whale or something here from our opponent. Let's see what they got. We could have developed the Stilted Robemaker because it's better into Withering Whale, but it's worse if they don't have Withering Whale. It lets them like develop a blocker. I don't know if that matters. This probably was developed Stilted Robemaker. So there's a Wallop, sure. Okay. And Stilted Robemaker. So now when we make our 9 damage Darkness, I wish there was somewhere that kept my Darkness counter. So here's a Senna. Oh, a Viger, sure. 4 mana Darkness. No. Your Darkness only does 2, buddy. Your Darkness only does 2 damage. My Darkness is the one that does 4 damage. But yeah, that's a visual bug where if you up your Darkness damage, it also makes it look like it's upped for your opponent. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're just going to try and kill off our opponent's champions. Because, like I said, this matchup is very much just like take control of the board, take control of champions. Whoever has their like leveled Viger in play longer is probably who's going to win the game. Also, our Darknesses are just so much bigger than theirs. And I'm not saying size is the only thing that matters. But currently, we are winning strictly because of the size difference. Tilted Roadmaker. Yeah, here's another one of these. And if they hold 3 mana up forever, okay, yeah, that game was kind of unfair. If they held 3 mana up there, if they continued to play and we attacked, I wasn't going to kill off the Stilted Roadmaker with the darkness. I was just going to let them block. Because that means they probably had Miscall up, and I don't want them to Miscall and get the Vigor and then let the Vigor live. Because like I said, that matchup is very much just who has champions in play. So if they get a Vigor back in play, then it lets them come back into the game. Whereas if I just hold this darkness up forever and then don't let them have a Senna in play or a Vigor in play, then I should be pretty far ahead there. I mean, I was already really far ahead, but I'd be even farther. Farther? I'd be even farther ahead. But yeah, darkness. People hate darkness, man. I don't really get it. I don't enjoy darkness. Like, I don't enjoy playing against darkness, but I mean, oh no, another mirror match. Why? I just want to hit Diamond 1, man. All right, let's see if we can get a not as high rolly start. So yeah, we're just gonna full mulligan for champions, catalyzers. Aloof is really pretty good in this matchup. It has a chance to get rid of their it'll either get rid of their champion or it'll get rid of a way for them to kill your champion. So it'll get rid of Vengeance, Ruination, get rid of a Rekindler, get rid of a Senna. Yeah. Okay, so this is definitely a more fair game. We have we each have our catalyzers here. Definitely a more level playing field. We could have gone for the Conkologist and then played our catalyzer afterwards. But the issue with that play is if they have some way to deal damage. Ooh, none of these are particularly great. We'll take Unspeakable Horror. Maybe some RNG bullshit. But yeah, if they didn't have a way to deal with our catalyzer here, we could have potentially got 2 hits. But the risk factor is if they did have a way to deal with it, then we would have been sad. Okay. This makes me think they could possibly have a way to kill Vigor. And they don't have a Vigor. So we're going to Aloof, try and get rid of Senna or something out of their hand. Or yeah, Vengeance is good. So yeah, again, that they don't have Vigor, they would have just slammed down Vigor. So we got rid of the Vengeance, that's good. So when we do draw a champion, we're gonna be happy. Let's go ahead and just play this bird. We still have Vengeance to kill off their Senna. Okay, so they're not playing Senna, so we can kind of get way more greedy now. We can do this. We can do this. We get off of this. I mean, the Invoke Girl is probably the best option here. And we can get some Invoke nonsense. Okay. There's the Invoke Girl. Damn, I'm really on fire today with calling my shots, huh? Get some nonsense. Golden Sisters are okay. Really, it's the Elusive is pretty good. It's probably just Warrior. Just to have a way to threaten, Vigor and Senna. Oh, box? Sure, man. I don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. You can do you. Let's see. Yep, got a 6/6 Warriors, pretty pog. There's a Senna. We're just gonna go ahead and kill your Senna. The problem with this play is they could have what's it called? Miscall. But at least if they miscall, then they're not gonna get their darkness back. Or they're not getting a second darkness. Okay, sure. So that tells us they don't have miscall, so that's good. So it's 1 champion down from them. We're not on Rekindlers. I don't know if they are, but we aren't. So that could definitely be a disadvantage for us. That could be a disadvantage for us is the fact that we don't play Rekindlers and they might. So 8 mana. Okay, cool. We got a 2 mana spell and we get to keep Vengeance mana open if they have a Senna or something. Oh my god. We're just top decking catalyzers like nothing. Probably should have blocked with the Roadmaker. That way they could open attack with catalyzer, but that's fine. Bulby. Let's go ahead and just Conkologist and see what we draw. Summon 2 Ghastly Bands. That card's pretty good. This card would have been funny earlier. Yeah, I think having 2 blockers is probably nice. But damn, this person's getting really aggressive. I don't really know how much damage this darkness is actually doing. I think their darkness only does 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pokey stick this just to draw a card. And we're gonna see if we can get to our champions first. Whales, well, whale's okay. Sure. Yeah, so this person's really just blowing through their darknesses. Usually you want to save Dark Bulb Acolyte for, like, late game combo. I don't want to tap completely out, because if I tap completely out, then I can't deal with their champion, and that would make me sad. Miscall, oh, Miscall is great, because we can play Viger, and then they kill it with something, and then we miscall. We basically just force them to have a second answer. Okay, and we just forced them to have, like, second vengeance, basically. And they had second vengeance. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3 vengeances gone. I think that's 3 out of 3 Dark Bulb Acolytes gone. Or, no, 2 Dark Bulb Acolytes, so 1 Sinna gone. And we still just have, like, an insane amount of pressure. So we have 10 mana, so we can't play Warrior and Vengeance. So we'll just play Twisted Catalyzer here. Aloof gets rid of one of my Vengeances. That's fine. I was hoping it kind of cycled me into something good, but it didn't. That's okay. So we have 6 damage darkness? I don't even know at this point. We're gonna go ahead and do this. That way we have a nice little blocker. Okay, sounds good. And yeah, we just forever find a way to keep their champion. This is what I was saying. This matchup is extremely boring. You do have to be careful for burn damage because they have Ixtali Sentinel here. And like, oh, Ruination, nice. So they should actually have like no way to deal with our champions. And yeah, Ixtali Sentinel like randomly burns you out for a shit ton. If we do this, we're kind of sad. Okay, we just pass. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised we've only drawn 1 champion. Let's go ahead and Warrior, because we can still like Vengeance and like have Darkness and Vengeance back up if we need it. I'm also down to just make this pass. Just slowly build up board control here. Not very exciting game. Sure, we'll go ahead and just start killing stuff off here. I wish I knew how much damage my Darknesses actually did, but I don't. 5. They do 5 damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Vengeance you. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and Vengeance the Senna. They're gonna Darkness away our Warrior, that's fine. They didn't have Miscall earlier, and then now they would have to do... They'd have to hit a 50-50. We could even make it a 33% here. Let's do that. Make it a 33% to hit their Senna. So that way if they hit it, I mean, they're just better gamers. Nice. Cool. So that works. Okay. Sure. So also it tells me that their Darknesses deal 4 damage, which is kind of scary because that's exactly how much HP our Senna has. Okay, I mean, we're just gonna play Senna here. See what they got. Harpoon, deal 2 damage onto the Senna. Okay. That kind of makes me think they have something else here, like double pokey or something. Withering Whale. Okay, so it's Harpoon, Whale, Pokey. Harpoon, Whale, Whale, even. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to sacrifice this. I think they have Withering Whale, so it's gonna die anyways, but I don't want to sacrifice if I don't have to. Yeah. Like, that's fine. Okay, we are going to go ahead and kill this because, like I said earlier, I am fairly afraid of just Ixtali Sentinel coming down and, like, blowing us up for a shit ton. They only have 2 cards in their hand. We legitimately might be able to just aggro them down with these Dark Bulbs and then draw into our other, like, champions. Let's see, there's Senna. We're just gonna go ahead and vengeance that guy. We don't even have to vengeance it, honestly. We could just Dark Bull Acolyte and then darkness it. They could like swing, kill. Yeah, that's fine. Right? I don't think we care too much about that. We say okay. And we're just gonna darkness their Senna. Let's see how much it's doing. Okay, our Viger's leveled, so it's not gonna tell us. So we got that. Concologist. Okay. So part of me wants, I'm just gonna play this Dark Bulb, see if I can bait out this darkness or something. I shouldn't be able to. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know how I'm gonna get these cards out of their hand. How I'm gonna get this darkness out of their hand. We're gonna just try and aggro them down here. Or at least make it look like we're aggroing them down, when in reality we have this Senna in our back pocket. Surely they have at least like one champion by now. There's an Otterpost blocker. Oh, strike. Got the band of their own. Sure, we have Whale to counter that. And then now that probably prompts the darkness onto the 4-2. I would think anyways. Or something here. No? Okay. Alright, well, they're drawing cards. They are drawing cards. We'll probably do it this way, because it'll be harder for them to deal with this Dark Bulb Acolyte. Hollowed is cool. I mean, we're only a couple Ixtalis away from lethal now. There's one Ixtali. I mean, I'm down to just hit you with this Dark Bulb Acolyte for 6, right? That kind of just, like, threatens to kill you. Wallop, sure. I mean, you're not walloping my Senna, so it makes me happy. I'm down to just keep clicking. I'm down to just keep forcing them to have answers to this Dark Bulb Acolyte. And then eventually I'll just kill them with, like, Ixtali Sentinels, right? And do this again. The Vile Feast, okay. Non-pass, 13 cards, 12 cards. So if we go to, like, deck out, I'm gonna lose because I have one fewer cards in my deck. There goes Vengeance. Okay. So we can Ixtali here. It's gonna darkness my Ixtali. Sure. We can kill off this. Damn, their darkness only does 4 damage though. That is crazy. Ours does 5. Why does ours deal 5 and theirs does 4? Viger. Okay. Yeah. That's okay, right? I think we just pass. I don't want them to kill off my Viger. So yeah, that's fine by me. And we just play our own Viger and we just like win the game. Okay. Vile Feast, sure. Okay. So our darkness will do 6 now. So we can darkness you for 6. We have Whale if we need it, but we don't have any discounts on our darkness, which sucks, so we can't actually kill them this turn. That Vengeance here, that's okay. Yeah, we can't, like, Ixtali kill them. We can't even do anything with Senna. I mean, let's just Bird. I think I'm okay with this pass. Because it means that they're not hitting us in the face with this darkness. Ixtali? Yeah, then we can just Ruination here. And they probably lose the game. They have to have Viger, which they don't. Cool. So I don't want to play a unit this turn because the darkness will hit my face for a shit ton. Sure. Ghastly ban, okay. Okay, stupid darkness costs 1, man. That is crazy. Okay, I mean, we should just win next turn off of just the Ixtali Sentinel. Just going face should kill them. They'd have to remove. They have to be heads up enough to remove their unit right now. And they are. Okay. Let's see here. So we could also just threaten lethal with our Vile Feast. Let's see. We have 7 mana, so we could do Vile Feast, Conchologist, Darkness, and they literally cannot play a blocker. Because if they play a blocker, they lose. Probably just Black Spear. We do this. Nice, and we got there. Yeah, because if they played a blocker, we just killed them with Ixtali. That's pretty heads up by them to know that they had to do that. I mean, we played around it super hard, so they probably knew to play around it super hard. But hey, look, we hit Diamond 1. Cool. So I think our record was like 5-1, 4-1, something like that. Something in 1. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That went a lot longer than I thought because we hit 2 Darkness Mirror matches, which aren't very fun. But yeah, so there you go. We hit literally everything. We hit aggro, we hit mid-range, we hit... I think we hit mid-range like twice, and then we hit the mirror match with the control. So hopefully I showed you how to play against each matchup. Hopefully I was very insightful for you guys. If it was, and you did enjoy it, make sure to comment down below for the algorithm, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Join the Discord. Discord's #1 place for the competitive scene for LOR. If you want to get into competitive, if you're looking to see what people are playing, talking about, all that type of stuff, my Discord's full of competitive players, aspiring competitive players, all that type of stuff. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.